Hey guys, sorry, I was standing off to the side ready to make my grand entrance, and I looked around and I said, whoa, it needs to be vacuumed in here. So I did that. I was vacuuming. Now I would like to join the fray. Oh, now I would like to join the fray. Better watch out. I'm coming for you. Kill streak who? Kill streak who? Oh my god. Oh my god. Last man standing. Now what? Whoa. Whoa. Hold the front door. Somebody's going to take me out. Will it be MSGU? Will it be Poppy? It will be MSGU. I'm not cheating. I'm literally not cheating. Hey guys. What's up? Good morning. Yes, it is still technically morning. Hey. Hey, I woke up with I woke up like 3 hours ago with the worst headache of my life. Well, not actually the worst headache of my life. I'm being dramatic, but I'm here. I ate 4 ibuprofens for breakfast, drank some coffee. Well, actually, I ate some chicken broccoli ranch rice for breakfast, minus the ranch because it's breakfast time. And chicken broccoli rice for breakfast is already kind of diabolical. So I left the ranch off. And now I don't have such a bad headache anymore, you see. So we're going to play Disney Dreamlight Valley. And by we're going to play it, I mean I'm about to yap for a really long time, probably. So, yeah. Enough about me. I want to talk about you, as Alanis Morissette would say. How are y'all? What's up? How's the morning going? Does my voice ever get tired after streams? No. No. Before I did internet anything, I was a full-time hairstylist, and talking all day has always just kind of been a part of the vibe. I don't mind it. I have a lot to say, you know? I have a lot to say. And you will hear me. You will hear me when when I speak. No.
Check this out.
You have no choice. Like, I'm kidding. Okay,
I need your help.
bro, you're so scary. Like, hard pass. If it isn't Mr. Guy himself, hello. How much do you bench, Hercules? I'm playing catch up. You had a nap? You had a nap? Nice, nice. Oh, hey, it's a new day. We can check the stores and stuff. We can spend fake money. Love it. You can't click off. It just happens. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, not sorry. I actually cast a spell for that to happen, so...
Hi, Olaf here.
What was the notification today? Frolicking through the valley. That's it. I'm frolicking. I'm frolicking, guys. I'm frolicking. Oh, there's nothing in here that I want. Oh, we need to do... Okay, there's actually... Will you hang out with me, Queen? Yes. There's like a quest in the DLC that I'm putting off. And some of the characters that I have set up to like help me do the DLC stuff they won't because of the quest. So I wasn't sure if she'd hang out with me, but she will. Now you know. Also, I realized that I did forget that there is actually a character I haven't unlocked yet. So that's kind of... I have to do that. Yeah. Just morning thoughts, you know, just morning things. Oh, thanks. 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 I hope to really have that effect one day. When I get everything together. That's the goal. Honestly. Games like this are only fun when you can share them with other people, I think. So ultimately, Zol. So ultimately, I would like to be able to invite people, like with the little Valley invite feature thing, and that'd be really fun. Kind of like when I used to give away shiny Pokemon on stream. Oh, we should do that again. Jesus, that was so fun. That was such a fun time. Oh my God, I was shiny hunting Vulpix the day of the great the great discovery, the day I was informed of the New York rednecks. I'll never forget. You want a shiny Pokemon? Well, I have that. I have those. I get those. I do that. I don't mind shiny hunting, so it's actually really fun to me. I love a mindless activity to do while I stream, because sometimes I do struggle between, like, am I yapping or am I playing the game? And when I'm doing something mindless like shiny hunting, I can do both with great ease. Scarlet and Violet for that, by the way. If you want to get into shiny hunting Pokemon, Scarlet and Violet. That's where you start. Feel free to ask any questions. I do know everything about it. Oh, I miss it. I miss it. I was thinking about them the other day, and I was like, God, I need to just pick a Pokemon game and just erase my save and start over. I wish that I was like a Pokemon Home person, and like, because I was thinking like, oh, all the shinies, like, they'll just be gone. They'll just be lost to time. The DLC was peak. Truly, it was really good. When they updated Scarlet and Violet to have better graphics and they like fixed it, that was truly like, obviously that's how the game should have came out, and I don't think we should praise Nintendo for the bare minimum, but peak. Lovely, lovely, lovely. There are rednecks everywhere, not just the South. We can't have this conversation. It'll piss me off. we can't revisit it. It was a debacle. I don't want to get into it. What is the New York redneck incident? The time everybody tried to convince me that there were rednecks in New York with the same experience as rednecks that live in the South. And I just won't believe it. I just won't. Call me small-minded. Call me closed off to the world. Call me closed off. Call me... I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I learned that day that there are many people from many walks of life from all over, you know, and that's a beautiful thing. And just because you don't understand something doesn't quite mean that it's bad or non-existent.
You're always welcome at
Just
my
because,
restaurant.
like, okay, the New York rednecks are a lot like freaking the Tooth Fairy. Like, I don't have to see it to know it's real. You know, I learned. Yes, you just have to believe. You just have to have faith. Uh, I'm trying to decide what I want to do, which, like, honestly, never mind. I was gonna say, should we like level up some chests and just like use all our Dreamlight? But no, we've done such a good job saving it up, and we're about to do the rounds, so we'll have more. Yeah, I don't have legs. Well, actually, apparently I have pale legs. That's a new insecurity unlocked. Speaking of pale, it's almost pool time in Alabama. I'm so ready to be by a pool at just 9 a.m. just drunk. Like I need it so bad. I need that so bad. Uh, just come home sick. Just fall asleep. How does one start to tan? You just go outside, King. You just go outside. There's no right or wrong way to do it. You just spend time outside. For me, it typically happens because I'll get outside and I'll start to working in the garden. But yeah, definitely like Zoel's saying, for sure, wear your sunscreen. You will tan through sunscreen. You definitely can tan through sunscreen. Okay. So don't not wear it. What the freak is this? Oh, it's a sea turtle. You must reapply. That's true. You must reapply. We apply every 2 hours. Are you hearing? Are you hearing? You guys aren't hearing Zoel right now. You got so tan, your friends didn't recognize you. Did you wear sunscreen? That's the question. Did you? 6, 7. No, we're not getting any of the freaking currency that I want, guys. We're getting these silly time bending gifts. I'm so ready to remove all of this stuff. But yeah, definitely outside. You got to go outside, King. Find a thing, find an activity, go for a walk. Literally, the thing with like tanning, I guess, because like I don't never go outside with the intention of like, oh, I'm getting tan. Like, no, it's just this activity. I'm about to be in the sun. It's just you have to find sunlight activities. And let me tell you, like a really great one is just going for a little walk. Because it's like it's a small amount of sun over a long period of time that adds up. So like you really just want to do like 10 or 15 minutes a day. So like a little 10 or 15 minute outside sun walk. It's good for your soul. Just saying. And I would know because I have a soul patch. And applying SPF is good for your soul. And I would know because I have a soul patch. This old patch works. Thanks. I'm so excited for it to not be here anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like what I see in the mirror. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's just there's too much chin happening. I feel like the villain from that one from Fairly Odd Parents. I just feel like there's just so much chin around. Well, it's nothing against my very own chin, my chinny chin chin even. It's nothing against it necessarily as much as it's just like different. Like I need to hide behind my goatee again. It's truly like it's LARPing. When I grow a goatee, I'm LARPing. I'm pretending to be a divorced blue-collar dad with multiple daughters. It's absolutely imperative that they are daughters. The DL trade. What the hell do you know about the stock market? Oh, I made this area. I don't know if I like it or not yet, but it's something. There's a kink for everything. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay.
Get over here.
You know what? We should have a day where we all learn about the stock market. I'm actually kidding. I think I'd rather die than know anything about the stock market. Like, I do think that I would rather cease to exist before I actually learned about what the hell happens there. Like, I don't want to know. That's not for me. I do think it's evil. Actually, I do think it shouldn't exist. Like, I'm not sure why it shouldn't exist, but I just know that that's where I stand. You know? You fake invested in high school? Oh, I'm sure I did too. I'm sure I was supposed to know all about that.
Better conversation.
I know the term bull market because I thought that was so funny when I heard it one time. It's kind of like deoxyribonucleic acid. I just held on to it. Like, I'm not really sure why. My brain just like that, I guess. I don't know. You took law over finance in high school? Well, girl, that tells me we had to, like, it's so crazy. Everybody is so different. I didn't have an option. Let me tell you how I learned about bull market. They put us in a classroom. There was one day that some dude from the local bank came and he sat us down in a room and said some things to us about finances, and they said, yeah, you're good. They said, you know what? Now you guys are equipped to grow up and manage your money. Thank you so much, local bank guy, for getting these kids right. Mind you, all I took from that, bull market. So
Good morning to you.
I will raise that bar up a little bit higher and go ahead and tell y'all that I was dedicated to home ec. Not because I wanted to be, but because I had to be. And yeah, no, none of that. No money learning, no finance, nothing. No, we made a chicken casserole and a pair of pajama pants. And they said, yep. To be fair though, like I was the only boy in the program. And all of the girlies that I was in there with, like, their lives were definitely gonna be making chicken casserole and a pair of pajama pants. So, like, to be fair, they were preparing them for exactly the life that they so desired as well. It's not even a dig or a read, because, like, that's what those girls, like, they wanted to just make chicken casserole and a pair of pajama pants periodically for the rest of their lives. Like, absolutely. And I support them in that. Honestly, same. Honestly, I'm kind of pissed about the hand that I was dealt in that department. So, you know, here I am streaming on Twitch, and I could be making a chicken casserole and possibly a pair of pajama pants if I do so feel like it. Like, just think about how different things could be. I know I do.
Anyone want to arm wrestle? Kidding.
You didn't take home ec or ag. Yeah, I took home ec to avoid ag, because what I was not gonna do was sit What I was not going to do was be the only gay boy out there in a room full of crusty, dusty men, and also the teachers were crusty, dusty men that supported the crusty, dusty shenanigans, you know? You were not fixing to get me hate crimed out there. That was not where I was going to go. And I didn't. So I made a pair of pajama pants and a chicken casserole. And I did everything I had to do to stay in that classroom, which was be dedicated to home ec.
Looks like Apollo's having a great day.
Oh, because the sun's out. That was kind of cute. I don't know if y'all could hear it, but he said it looks like Apollo's having a great day. Also, I made these. I don't know if I like it. Okay. Next. You had a study hall? Nah, so that should be an option. I think that is becoming more and more a thing. Because, like, I know on my way out of school, they were coming around to using the internet a lot more. Oh, bro. Our companion got took away because we came to the DLC where the quest is that I haven't done yet. Okay. Hold on. Let me lock in for a second. Let me find my favorite character, Oswald. He's probably in the valley. Hold. Hey, Nomad, what's up? But on my way out of high school, I think they were just coming around to the fact that that everything was moving towards like being on computers and the internet and stuff. And obviously, if you haven't gathered from everything that I've said so far, I grew up in a small ass town in Alabama, and we didn't even have like access to internet like that for the longest time. And so on my way out of high school, I think they were starting to give the students like an option to have like an hour of like study hall so that they could use a computer to do their assignments that they needed a computer for. Because a lot of them just didn't have that access at home.
I got a beef, you got it here.
And I think that's how it should be. Because even outside of the South, like you have all types of problems that could cause a kid to not have access to internet. And the world has moved on to the internet. You know, like that's one of those things, I guess. I don't know. Oswald is my favorite character, though. Look at him. Like, that is such a little... That's just a guy right there. I don't know I don't know Oswald. I don't know what he does or what his thing is. But I think they ate on the whole, like, 2D but 3D character art style. Oh my god. I want to go to the Oregon Trail. Actually, there was a game earlier that I was like, ooh, I should play that on stream. That would be so fun to play on stream. Hold on, it'll come to me. Hey, we love this.
Good day to you. Hey.
For Hercules. Damn, what was that game? I don't remember. He's got an interesting history. Yeah, I bet. That's why I said I don't know nothing about Oswald, because I know Disney has an interesting past. So I don't know what he's been used for or what he stood for in the past. I'm not sure. But I like his character design. Oh. And two, part of like the quest for this area and unlocking Oswald is that there are, it like adds, you know, they have the little critters in the game, so like the little monkeys and stuff that you can feed, and so it added a bunch of like the critters in the DLC all have like cartoon versions of themselves now. I'm gonna see if I can find one so I can show y'all. Dang, that's really bothering me about the game that I wanted to play. I'll tell y'all this. I really wanted to play Final Fantasy 14. Ugh, but I just don't know if like, I don't know if that's smart. I don't know if I need to start playing Final Fantasy 14. I'm kind of scared of that. Why? Because that I tend to have a problem where I get heavily into stuff like that, and I'm currently being consumed by so much, you know. I don't need another thing to consume me. And I just really feel like it would. I feel like it would consume me. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Well, and that makes sense because this is the Rift in Time expansion. So, I guess they rifted Oswald back. You know, I kind of spammed the dialogue. I'm not really too sure what happened. I'm not gonna lie. Something, something, Jafar, something, something. Spark of imagination. That's all I know. But that does make sense. Yeah. Well, it's kind of like, you know, there's like that certain like MMO style quest dialogue where it's just like a bunch of fluff, just like filler. And then, you know, they want you to listen to 5 minutes of dialogue just so there can be an arrow that points you exactly at whatever they told you to do, you know? Like, I don't really need the dialogue in Wizard 101 because the arrow is just going to point me to there. So, for example, I thought these trees would spawn wood, and they're not. I don't know what I did wrong. Bro, already? Oh, because we're just constantly picking up flowers. Dang it. Hard pass. I'm pretty sure that's how Final Fantasy 14 is, though. I'm pretty sure I read that. Is that there's so much cutscene. So much cutscene, so much dialogue. We'll just go back to where we were. I think unskippable dialogue should be, I think that's a war crime, truly. Like, think of the speedrunners. Nobody thinks about the speedrunners anymore. But they did get me. They got me with the Final Fantasy 14 coming to the Switch too. Oh, they got me. Damn, they got me. That's tough. Immediately, my brain said, you know what? Mindless cardio game. Locked on to Target. Target acquired. Also, I think we're going to move her out here.
There's a lot about
Because
this valley that reminds me of home.
this is where she's chilling. Like, this is where she stays. And there's a quest, too. What's up, Chaos? Hey. The poor speedrunners, of course. Your name's Gray. Have I ever played Skyrim? Have I ever played Skyrim? Has anyone... Real question, chat. Has anyone not played Skyrim? I would be so curious to know. No way. Chaos, no way. That's crazy. I can't imagine a life without Skyrim. Which sounds really dramatic, but it's not. Imperfect for you. Thank you so much for following. By the way, massive dub on the Ariana Grande reference. And Enter Joe, thank you so much for following. I appreciate you. Welcome, you guys. Oh boy. Someone knows? Oh, how could I not know? Ryan, thank you so much for following me. I appreciate you as well. Welcome. Welcome. Have you guys played Skyrim or not? It's okay if you don't want to answer. Lurkers are totally welcome. But I was asking if any... What? Another no Skyrim? I thought everybody... I thought you had to play Skyrim to even, like, be alive. What? You guys are lying. You're lying. I feel like y'all are lying. I'm kidding. I don't think you're lying. You played it years ago, same. I haven't played it in a really long time. Oblivion's so good. Did you enjoy the remake? Ooh, you played Halo? Wow. Wow. One of my old friends, her husband was like super into Halo. And he had like this helmet that he like loved so much. And I don't remember. It was like a special pre-order something. And he had this helmet. And that's all I know. You started it and fell off? Oh my god. Poppy, we gotta get you locking into these experiences. Well, I don't know. The reason that I enjoyed the Oblivion remake so much is because I had never played Oblivion. That was my first introduction to Oblivion. So to me, I was like, whoa, this is crazy. You know? So I can't really speak to that. If you've already played it, bro, quit growling and just do your job. Thank you. No, I'm the same way. If you could see the Steam library, it ain't as bad as some people's. Because I only started having Steam like, what, a year ago? But there's still quite a backlog. There's a lot of games that, I don't know, they're just kind of like, they're like comfort games. They've always kind of been there. So I never play them like all the way through all at once, if that makes sense. Like, I'll just pick it up sometime. And that's kind of like Final Fantasy 12. We started a Final Fantasy 12 playthrough that I never picked up again. And it's just because like it's just always going to be there. I don't know. It's not going nowhere. So that's kind of how I am with games.
Just come see me.
The illusion of a backlog. I will say this. I would like to play Octopath. I would like to play Octopath Traveler 2. Or no, excuse me. Octopath Traveler 0. I would like to go back to there. What else? One time I started Cozy Coffee Sunday stream and we were playing Plants vs Zombies and I 1 to 100%ed that game on a Cozy Sunday stream. Like I just couldn't stop. I don't know. I just couldn't stop. Plants vs Zombies took over me. And I liked it. I did. I enjoyed every second of it. We gave the zombies hell. Yeah, Octopath was good. The only problem with games like Octopath and Stream is that
Greetings, neighbor.
it does get a little dialogue heavy, and I care about that, and I'm invested in the story, so I'm always like, everyone hush and let's listen to this. And then I realize 5 minutes have gone by and I haven't said a single word. That's the only, like, that's where I find trouble playing games like that on stream. Same thing with like Final Fantasy, Expedition 33. I was like that with Expedition 33, but Expedition 33 is a masterpiece. So how it's really more like, how dare you talk while Expedition 33 is on. Shop, more like flop. Today was not the best shop day, but that's okay, because we have stuff to do anyway. I gotta go to the store. I just remembered I'm out of coffee. I made my last coffee. Rip. I'm trying to decide if I want to make cold brew. Am I liking the star path? Honestly, I typically wait on my star paths. So, for example, like, this is as far as I've gotten, not paying attention to it. And once it gets down to probably about 10 days left, I'll grind it out and finish it. So I don't really know. I don't really have an answer to give you on that because I haven't really done it. I've just kind of been letting it complete itself in the background. I like the items and stuff. It's not my fave, but I like them. I say it's not my fave. I guess I mean, like, it's not typically what I would gravitate towards. But I do think that it was needed. Like, a lot of these types of items, I think, are very cool. I like the house as well. Let's go upgrade our hourglass. Oh, I'm excited for the summer showcase thing that's coming up. It's in like a week, within the next week or something. I'm pretty sure it might be June 26th that they're doing that, actually. Yes, very Mythopia coded. And that's like, that's such a big biome that I feel like didn't have a lot going for it. So that's kind of why I'm glad that they added in all of that type of stuff, because it needed it. I was trying to remember where my time bending bench thing is. I lost it. The 17th? Tomorrow? Oh, wait. 3 days from now? Whoa. That's crazy. That's so exciting. woe at all this stuff. Okay. We gotta make the little robot guy. Look at him. We've got to make the little robot guy. He follows you around. It's adorable. We've got to do it. I don't know what the... Oh. Damn. Okay. That's a lot of resources. Dang. Oh my god. This is a lot of resources. Jesus. Oh my god. Okay, well, enough of that. We did that, so um I'm actually about to Google if that's it for the uh what's it called? So there's basic, regular, and advanced. And that's as high as it goes. So we're officially in the clear to start crafting these. And basically, the way that you use them is you put it in a biome and you walk up to it. And when you interact with it, you can spend mist and it'll collect all of the forageable stuff in an entire biome. I'm pretty sure. And then the cooker obviously cooks. The gardener obviously gardens in the same with the same type of like idea there. The vacuum's a lifesaver. I believe that. I do so believe that. Probably makes everything so much easier. We'll get there. We will get there. I need 1 billion of them, unfortunately. Let's decorate though. All this doing stuff's making my brain hurt. I came on here to just click stuff into place. So let's do it. Dang it. Okay. I kind of feel like I should cut this entire part off and just let it be the street like this. Because, like, a walkway to what, for real? And instead, we can make a park. Okay. I need to figure out, like, what trees and stuff I'm gonna use. We're gonna get rid of this stuff for now. Wait, actually, we're gonna keep that. I want to use those. Want to use those. I guess we'll use that, even though I use it literally everywhere all the time. I hate burgers. Hey now, don't you dare start talking about burgers in here, because I woke up with burgers on my mind. I had a headache and burgers on my mind. I said, you know what? I think I'm iron deficient today. So, Poppy, you might be convincing me right now that I need burger. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling convinced. You didn't even try. Your effect. What is dirty? What is dirty? What is that? What does that mean? What the frick? Yeah, but like, is it like ranch? Is it like what would you compare it to? If you had to compare it to something to... Oh, okay. Well, that sounds really good. Kind of defeats the purpose if that's there. Kind of blocks the whole view. Oh, you're lying. You're lying. That's evil. That's so evil. Okay. It spawned where I couldn't reach it without messing up my thing. It wasn't that big of a deal. I was just being dramatic. Oh, the little alligator. Guys, it's albino. I need it. Let's feed it right now. See, this is the problem with Disney Dreamlight Valley. I can't keep my heart on one goal. I can't. Like, there's just something to do everywhere you turn. Everywhere you look. The alligators like lobster. Which, like, honestly, they're so real for that. If I was a cute little alligator, I too would demand lobster. Well, good. I'm glad it benefits one of us. Orange alligator, not as cool as white alligator. Thanks, but no thanks. By the time I get done, there will be like more stuff spawned in here. Where'd he go? He's a ghost. He's not a white albino alligator. Beyonce. He's a ghost alligator.
This place is the cat's pajamas.
Oh my god. Is that... What the hell? Who... What the hell? I need y'all to put y'all's phones down. What the frick? How do you even end up on that? How do you even see something like that? I mean, I will be damned. I have heard it all. And it is 9. It is 11. Oh, it's 11, not 9, guys. Put it down. Log out. Log out. Shit, mine ain't. If it is, I wouldn't know. Never mind. Live your life how you want to live your life. Just do it. Just do it. Just vote. Just vote. I already know I'm gonna be out, so just vote. Oh, you know what? I think I'm supposed to be playing red light, green light with this thing. Is it laying down? I think it is red light, green light, though. Just chill. Just stay still. Just chill. Calm down.
You're always welcome at my restaurant.
But there's hot men in cosplay. Well, it sounds like you're always H-word then, not your Instagram. So, no shade, but spade to spade. Bro, what is wrong with the freaking alligator animation? Bro, how am I supposed to approach the alligator? Whatever. You know what? Damn it. Hell. You try to do something nice. You try to feed an alligator. You try to feed alligator and look what happens. Okay. I should paint my banisters blue, like Lana Del Rey. I was on my For You page. I hear that a lot. Thank you. Uh, uh, um, I just hate the trees, I think. Like I can't ever make this work because every time I try to make the trees work, I just hate them. Have I seen Pair of Lives? Yeah, I have. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Why does it have to have this big giant base on it? Like, why couldn't they just make normal freaking swamp trees, bro? What the frick? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Pair of Lives does not entice me. Um, because it's like interior stuff. I'm good on that. I have to be in a very specific mood. I'd much rather it be like outdoors, nature vibes. It's kind of like, some people like fantasy games that are like space and stuff. Not I would like a medieval world. I would like a medieval world, and that's all I need. Like, I mean, damn, I don't know. I hate these freaking trees are just so like they're just too obnoxiously freaking big at the base. It's stupid. You can't put anything next to them. Like, what the frick? I hate that. I hate that, and that's like my tree option down here. The other ones, like they work, they're just too short. This one kind of looks like it's growing out of the top of the house, though. You love the medieval era? That's my fave. Well, I guess. I don't know. I've just always been drawn to more of like magical powers. Um, when it's like space, alien technology, robot stuff, I guess it just seems so out of this world, no pun intended, that it just doesn't entice me. I'm not sure. Not that like magical stuff isn't out of this world. It's just different. It's just different. Like, I look around the corner sometime and think I see a little glimpse of magic in real life, you know? And I know it's not. Or maybe it is, though. And that's the kind of thing that keeps that type of fantasy exciting and alive to me. Is because what if? Now, I can tell you that I'm not on an alien spaceship right now. Thank God. You love my whimsy, thanks. I used to be fat. I think I figured out that what's the animation, the red light, he's just clipping straight into the ground. You didn't know they had a correlation. Yeah, fat generally equals personality. Humor, comedy, funny, whimsical. That's like pretty well known, I think. Oh, he rolled. He rolled. He did a death roll. It was somehow so cute. Bro, we just like got full bald. We got full bald, unlocked full bald memory fragment right there. I'm about to go find it. I don't even know where it could possibly be. Bro, there it is. Immediately. What the frick? Oh, it's Wally. No, it's Wreck-It Ralph. I thought it was going to be Wally when they're in the chairs. And I guess maybe I don't hate the stupid fugly tree bases, I guess. Like, it's serviceable. Like,
You're
it works.
So many dreams come true.
We're just going to use not a lot of those. I think. Let's turn the mailbox off of this, because I don't want to see it. And then we should actually make it a plant shop in there. And maybe I can live my interior, what the frick ever you want to call it, design, decorating. I can live my truth, finally. Like, why is it so big? Why? Nothing will ever fit by it. Oh, JK, this bush will. Oh, wait. I was gonna put this tree there. Yeah. Oh, it just feels like too much. Like, I don't know. Like, the trees just don't fit good together or nothing. This is just not my favorite biome. But I'm damn determined to make it work. I'm also using the wrong trees. So one of them's the wrong tree. I should say that. That doesn't really work either. I like this tree. But I really want to use it in the forest. Swamp willow tree. Yeah, this is the other willow tree. This like matches the other ones better, allegedly. I guess. I don't know. It really. I hate them. I just hate both of them. Damn it. Do willow trees even look like this at the base? Do they? I feel like I've never seen nothing like that. Why is it standing? Why is the tree standing out of the ground? Silly tree. Don't you know? Your roots are supposed to be in the ground. In swamps. They stand on their tippy toes in there. Frick. I don't like it. I do know we're going to use some of this tree, though. So, let's stick it around. And we'll see how we feel. They're standing in water. That makes sense. I guess. I don't know. I'm just saying stuff. Truly. I have no clue. I don't even. What a tree. That's it. If I was a tree, I would want to be that tree. It's so tall with just a little bit of leaf. That's crazy. Whoever invented that deserves a pat on the back. Oh, that's so tiny and cute. Have to admit. I wonder if there's like different versions of these trees. Like there are. Oh, there so is. Whoa. Yeah, there's a smaller one. Wait, JK. I think that's just the same exact one. No, that's got to be smaller. Yeah, that's smaller. The first place canceled your order? OMG. How dare they? Why would they do that? Want me to come get them? I'll beat them up for you. You know what I haven't done though? Look at the environment and see what kind of freaking trees they have stuck around. And it's all those freaking other trees, bro. It's all those trees. Okay. That one seems to be exactly the same no matter what. What is BWW? Buffalo Wild Wings. Okay, they're all the exact same. They're not all the exact same, though. There is a smaller option right there. Okay, I'm just gonna suck it up, deal with it, use the stuff, and you know what? Hey, that's it. End of sentence there. Just gonna suck it up and use the stuff. And get the freak over it. You have to admit, doesn't really look right. You have to admit. Maybe there should just be like not a lot of trees in the swamp, but there's so many trees in swamps. That's like their gag. Look at all of this vegetation in these trees. How did they live here? That's what swamp is all about. Oh, it's getting spooky. The rain is gonna come. The trees that threw apples at her. Oh my god, was that Snow White? I deadass thought that was Wizard of Oz. Like, are we just having two different memories right now? It was animated. That honestly, probably just a reused concept. I honestly don't know. You could have told me anything and I would have believed you, so. You could have told me anything and I would have said, oh yeah. Frick. You think they were grabbing Snow White? Well, they should stop. They should stop that. I don't like that they're doing that. And did she give them permission? I worry not. Evil. I know, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm JK. I'm JJK. I'm Jujutsu Kaisen, guys. Sorry, held it back from you for so long, but I'm finally ready to be honest and tell the truth. I am Jujutsu Kaisen. Nice to meet you. Bro. The freaking tree being so ginormously huge should be a crime. Ah! I can't see. The blonde twink with the ponytail? Sure, why not? I'll be whoever you want me to be. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. It's not scratching that itch, you know? Oh, wait, I forgot about these. I changed my mind about them. Yeah. It looks so foggy. Or we need something that could fit in there. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. It just looks so jank. I haven't quite figured it out yet. That's the problem. Is I just haven't quite figured it out yet. With these. Yeah, I don't know. I have dark brown hair, I guess, like a level 6. So it's not like the darkest. There are levels to it, yeah, from 1 to 10. 1 being the darkest, 10 being the lightest. We got to put something right there so that nothing spawns in that area. Remember that. Remember when that happened? I don't know what'll fit though. Everything's so big. We could put a little tiny bush there. It's a little baby tiny bush. I mean, we need a tree to put there. But the red trees are kind of played out. Oh, how could I forget Puffy Dandelion Wall? You think you're a level 3? Maybe. You probably aren't. You should ask your hairstylist. Probably a level 5. If I had to guess. Typically, when you just are looking at hair, like, yeah, you're going to be off by like 2 levels because it looks darker. When it's like all clumped together and then you separate it. And let the light hit it and you can really see what level it is. Bro. Just allow me to place Fluffy Dandelion Wall. No, there's too much space between Fluffy Dandelion Wall and giant tree base. Damn it. Uh uh Kind of like that. Kind of like that. We might be onto something. Cooking with the grease. To some extent or degree. Not sure. We'll report back on that soon. Huh. Like you want highlights, but you don't want them to be blind. They're still highlights. You just say, I don't want to be blind. Hey, Mayo. You're new to doing this? That's why I just told you what the heck to say. Literally, to the T. I told you exactly what to come out of your mouth. What the frick, bro? How else was I supposed to say it? They are still highlights. I think this is it. I think this is it. I think this is it. Is there a color you asked for? Hell, I don't know what color you want, brother. What color do you want? What do you want? You got to know that. Or, alternatively, tell the hairstylist to pick, you know. That's a gamble, but it's an option. It's a gamble, but an option. Never forget that. You trust her? Oh my god. Well, let me know how it goes. Yeah, I'm on to something. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. That's a good start. We're just gonna have to use those little fences. The fence. Oh my god. Guys, I just remembered something. And I just remembered something.
Pleasant morning to you.
We have stuff to decorate with. So much stuff to decorate with. But we have to craft it. That's the problem. We have to make it. Literally bubble. Bubble that you can put items in, by the way. And it floats with the item inside of it. Specifically, though, guys. Specifically, we need that. We need that. The mossy fence thing. And then the other fence thing we need. That will help a lot. In terms of like having filler stuff. Jubilant topiary? Are you freaking kidding me? Of course, I would love jubilant topiary. Thank you so much for asking. Sometimes I feel like a jubilant topiary. See, we need this. We need this. Mossy stones. That's so swamp coated. Like, you can't even deny that. The Red Rose Stones. Rose Red. I just watched that. Whoa. No, they're not. All 4 hours of it. Goes by very fast. Swimming pool. Didn't know that was an option. I always forget that I can craft so much stuff that I never do craft. And even beyond that, like, there's so much stuff. Autumn Mage Scarecrow. Need that. Bicycle Coffee Bar is kind of crazy. Conceptually. There's so much stuff to make. Okay, anyway. The workout bench. Nice. Honeycomb picnic table. Large heap of riches. What do you do in this game? All kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. You do whatever you want in this game, Rocky. You do whatever you want. My favorite thing's the combat. I like to make all the little characters fight each other. I'm kidding. There's not any combat. I lied to you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I lied. Need that. Need that. Wire coat hanger. Whoa. Insane. Giant acorns and grassy ore. Freak yeah. My favorite. Let's go to there. Let's get some of those. Acorn. Moss. I really forgot for a second. That was scary.
Have I got an idea for you?
So, basically, we just dig and mine. We dig and mine. Dig and mine. We're gonna dig first. I pressed the wrong sequence of buttons. Okay. We got the acorns. Oh my god, Austin, hey, what's up? Let's dig and mine. It's time. Literally, it's time to dig and mine. Like my favorite Wally sign that I bought because of the amazing phrase on it. Working to dig you out. That's a good sign, is it? I thought it was a bad sign, but, you know, Taylor Swift said a bad sign is all good. So, hey, maybe, who knows? Maybe The Signs was the movie that came out in the 90s. Along the way. Oh, I forgot to swap my companions. Cool, cool. We got the moss rock. We got the moss rock. Whoa. I don't know where none of the rocks are in this area because I ain't been to here. You know. I have, but I haven't, like, spent time. Zol. Why do you have that train next to your name? What happened to the green present? That's a good question. Whoa. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus Christ. That is not a club that exists. You will be conducting yourself into nothing in silence for the rest of your life. There's an episode of Adventure Time about that.
Ever consider a career in design? You have marvelous taste.
Thanks, Daisy. It feels so nice to finally be appreciated around here for my marvelous taste. Is it that you only get the mossy rocks from the rocks that have the moss next to them? Who is Daisy? That's Donald Duck's literally girlfriend. Hello. Like, haven't you ever even experienced the love of Donald and Daisy? They say that to everyone. That's not true. They don't say that to everyone. And you can't convince me otherwise because, like, I've only ever played my game.
Hi, Olaf here. I'd love to talk to you.
I don't know what they say to other people, and you can't. La 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 la. They only talk to me. New mount gear. Of course. I don't never ride around on the horses. I can't lie. Okay, that should be, like, we should be good. Possibly. I still got to go to the store. I should have gone before I even started stream. When everybody was at church. Rip. We need more glass. But are we almost out of sand? Yes. Yes is the answer to that question. For my poor planning of what? Nice. Oh. Well, I mean, mean, it's okay. It's like MSG, you said, there's gonna be people there regardless. There's gonna be people there regardless. That guy's so scary looking. For real? What the frick? I can't stop saying what the frick. It's bad. It's infiltrated me. Bad. I can't stop saying it. What the frick? What the frick? What the frick? I think it's so funny. Maybe one day I'll be healed. Maybe one day. Maybe not. Who can say? Who could ever know for sure? Nice. We're getting so many flowers. Perfect. Nobody. More like nobody. More like
Ugh, those night thorns are the worst, am I right?
I also need hash browns really bad. It's starting to take an effect on me to not have them. It's really crazy when you're like eating in a deficit, like you're in a cut, and like you're counting every calorie, and like all of it matters because you don't want to feel like shit while you're in your cut, because you don't want to feel like shit, period. You want to feel like full and like you've eaten and energized and like all that stuff. So you're like really fine tuning every single thing you put in your mouth so that you don't feel like shit. And you run out of hash browns, which is kind of like one of the big things. Like that's carbs right there. Like that's kind of like, I need that to not feel like shit. And I haven't had hash browns in so many days, and I think that's why I had a headache when I woke up this morning. So freaking basically, I need to go get the freaking, I got to get freaking, what the frick? I've got to freaking get freaking, how many times can I say frick? How many times would you guys let me say it? Yeah. I think I'm gonna get big coffee for fridge so I can make cold brew, and then I'll get the little cups. Even though I'm kind of over the cups. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of over it. Like, I was talking to my friend about an old-fashioned pot of coffee. Oh, and it just had me just thinking and yearning and wanting more. But I don't know. I think the cold brew will probably do it. I'm not the biggest fan of the little pod things. I bought, oh my gosh. Nobody knows this lore because I posted the video so freaking long ago. But I bought the coffee pot and a reusable K-cup that didn't fit in the coffee pot. And then I just never bought another reusable K-cup. And I always just kind of meant to buy another reusable K-cup, but I never did. So The little pig. And auto off. What if I want it to be on all the time? What if I want an auto on? Now that's different and that costs more. That does exist. But at what cost? You know? I'll honest to God tell you this. I've never once in my life had my shit together enough to just have my coffee be making for me when I woke up. Like, never once in my life have I ever had my shit together enough for it to be an automated process. That's I don't think that's something that would work for me. A mocha pie, okay, you just want me to be Harry Styles and just turn bisexual so bad. You want me to be bisexual Harry Styles, skinny, almost twink, covered patchwork tattoos. I know what your agenda is. That's why you want me to get a mocha pot. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. You want me to be Italian? Well, there's only one way for that to happen. Get a move on. Come on. There's a joke there. I made it. In the bestest way I could. Keeping it all friendly and pure. Yes, we are. And you don't have to watch it. How about that? You can watch anything you want. You can watch anything. You can pick a game, put it in the Twitch search bar, and it will take you to there. And you can watch anybody play anything. Or if you want to watch this in a totally different and new format, you can go to YouTube. And this is there. This exact thing is there. You'll try that? Okay. You'll have to let me know. Imagine you're a gnome and you get to say, you'll have to let me gnome. How do you search for someone to play with your heart? Hinge. Specifically Hinge. Oh, you need someone to unbreak it? No, don't download Hinge. Don't download Hinge then. I'm so sorry for recommending that. Dang, we didn't get one extra item. Okay, well, we're out. We're out. I'm gonna go craft my stuff. We're gonna see what the frick it looks like placed, and then I guess I'm going to the dadgum store. I got stuff to do. I've got 6s to 7. All right. You know what I thought? I thought we needed that one, and the whole time we were running through collecting a bunch of these, I was like, oh my god, like we're rich. We're about to have so much marble fence. Joke's on me. We didn't get a single one of what we needed. But the marble fence was just an afterthought anyway, so it's all good. Okay, I'm so ready to see my gay little fence I made. Oh my goodness. It is. It really hits the spot for me. if I lived in my Dreamlight Valley, every day I would come to here and I would take the lids off of each of these things and I would free the lightning bugs that live within. I would free them. And it would cause a problem, and there would be votes to have me removed from the valley. But then who would do all the work? So I end up able to stay. Well, yes. That's my headcanon. You see. Yeah, me too. Did what work? Yeah, it worked. Yeah, what you did, it worked. I just don't like this area that I made. Like, we should make a square out of the hedges and put something in the middle of it, like a fountain. Do I do dream snaps? No, I'm going to, though. We're going to get on that. Can I unlock this shit? No. How much more do I need? Oh, not that much. Hold on. Let's get this situated real quick. I would love for them to give me moonstones. I don't know why. I don't know why. I feel like I will feel accomplished in some way. And I do know that much. But it is something I think about. I'm like, okay. This will be the week that I lock in on the dream snaps. And I just never do. What's the theme? Right now. Kingdom of Beauty. Well, damn, that's like pretty broad, huh? I mean, yeah, I could take a picture of something right now and post it and probably get something. I'm supposed to be feeding a raven, but I don't see any. Oh. You posted your Donald Duck, huh? Have I asked Edgar? Who's Edgar? Allan Poe. Forgot about him. Let's go. Finally. The last floating island. Well, kinda. There's still a couple of more floating islands to unlock, but we got all the main ones. Let's go look at it. It's spooky. Okay. Actually, let's use the only decorated part of our valley. I don't really want to like make a... I don't really want to like set a specific area aside and make something specific for it. Like that doesn't seem... But not doing that feels a little too basic. I think we just need to find a good angle. I don't know what it should be, though. I'm working that out currently. I don't know enough about Walt Disney to have an opinion there. But when they do thaw his brain out and put it in a new body, you can ask him. Do you think you would ask him? Do you think you would ask him when they thaw his brain out, Zol? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I actually don't know how this works. Whoa. What the heck? Ah, I see. Whoa. 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 Oh, this is like a lot. Uh, this is a lot. What the freak? Oh, there's filters. Whoa. 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 Now, what the hell do you know all that for? Oh, you're lying. I did not accidentally close out. Okay. It's fine. Ah. Oh, what the heck? Oh my god. I'm on the carpet. I didn't know you could do this. Oh, I'm holding a little pig. Wow. Uh, can you hold the pig while on the carpet? I don't think so. I don't think we're that skilled or talented. Yeah, that would definitely, I'd put that on my Tinder profile for sure. The real tragedy is that I don't actually know how to like use this, I fear. What the hell is going on? Oh, I'm like randomizing it every time I touch that. Great. That's good. Much easier to use your mouse though. I tell you that. Why is it still like this? Okay. All right, trying that again. How do I get the characters to get the out of my way? I don't want to do this. I can turn them off in the photo mode. Okay, I'll find it. I was gonna say that. Why is that not working? Wrong chest. Okay. Alright, let's try this again for the final time. Dang, we still got that much stuff. I guess we've been scooting around. We just been busy. Okay, good enough. Plant. Okay. I mean, I suppose because we can kind of just move the camera around. However, what's up, Gridson? How's it going? Okay. What are they doing? I don't know. You see them just as clear as I do. What does it look like they're doing? Walking around. Shit. Bro, get out of my pick. How do I get rid of you? I see. Okay, well, I'm kind of over this already, so we're gonna just... Why am I so tall in the air? Aha. We're just gonna take a picture and move on. I fear. It's not gonna be... It's not... It's not gonna be the world's bestest dream snap. But who cares? Not me. Bro, why do I feel like there's so much of the... Whoa. What does that even do? I'm confused by it. Whoa. Uh, People are gonna be flaming me on Reddit. Not me specifically, but I'm gonna see the post about how people just take a picture of anything and call it a dream snap. That's me. Listen, I don't know. Beautiful magical kingdom. Hell, they should improve the photo mode. Why can I not? I just want to look. I want to angle up. I want to angle up. That's all you do too? Well, we unite together then. We are in it together. Yeah. Okay. Mission accomplished. We did it. We should probably vote. All right. Well, I did better than some of these, at least. The theme is legendary moments. I might win. There's nothing to vote. There's nothing to vote. Do you see a legendary moment? I don't. They all look like the picture I just took, where somebody just took one. I mean, I think this is the best one so far, but what's the moment? Report it, imagine. Well, we might get a little something then, because if this is what we're up against, this level of creativity and expertise, hey, who knows? We actually might get a vote or two. Why is it all just the same picture, bro? What the hell? It's all just the same picture. All right, the next one, we're going to see something cool. Not this one, but the next one. We're going to see something cool right now. We're about to see something cool now. It'll be this next one. I'm just going to vote to get my daggum moonstones, and we're going to move on because they're disappointing me. You used to only get 10 skips, but they're trying to make this whole system better, so now you get unlimited skips. And so I'm taking full advantage of that. Because you used to just get to a point to where you'd have to pick one, no matter what, even if it was good or bad. And now that you don't have to, I hope that a lot of these will get skipped so far into oblivion. Like, I think obviously they should do it to where if you get like 100 skips on your pictures should just immediately be taken out of the run-in, right? Like, they need to fine-tune their system, I think. Oh, I got my moonstones. Bye. All right, guys. Hill, I think I'm done. We did it. We it's a 2 hour 15-minute Sunday morning stream. I kind of ate that up. Thanks guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope everyone has a fantastic Sunday. And yeah. I will see you guys, if not tomorrow, the next day. And I appreciate you all. Bye, everyone. Have a great rest of your weekend. And I hope everyone has a really good, easy Monday.